Hi, I'm Richard Niles, and if you've enjoyed the free videos you've had so far, you're going to absolutely love the content that you're going to get when you join as a subscriber to the Niles Creative Workshops. You'll get the benefit of my 35 plus years experience working with some of the greatest artists on earth. Artists like Paul McCartney, Tina Turner, Pat Metheny, Ray Charles, James Brown, Kylie Minogue, Michael McDonald, Take That, Bob James, Cher, artists across R&B, pop, rock, and jazz. Why not let my advice help you as it's helped them? You'll have the access to a huge number of videos. We've got 100 already, and we're adding more every week. Artist development is one of my favorite subjects. I'll show you the techniques that can help your creativity grow. I've taken many artists from being beginners to hit makers. Record production. Not only have I produced hits, but I've worked with many of the greatest hit-making producers of all time. Songwriting. I've written hits and worked with hit songwriters. I'm going to be giving you their techniques and my special 11-point plan for songwriting. Arranging and composition. Arranging is just a different kind of recomposing, and I'm going to show you the techniques that have helped me arrange over 40 hit records. I've also composed music for film, for TV commercials, for various applications, and I'm going to show you a lot of my techniques of composition. You'll learn everything you ever wanted to know about these subjects and a lot of stuff you'd never even thought of. Then, of course, there are the interviews. You've probably heard a lot of interviews where you think, why is that guy asking those questions? I want to hear some other questions. Well, in my interviews, I use my experience to ask the right questions of some of the greatest hit-making artists, producers, songwriters, and arrangers ever. I ask the questions you've always wanted to hear answered, and more. You'll get stories, techniques, and insider career tips from these people. Artists like Michael McDonald, Richard Carpenter, Barry Manilow, producers like Arif Mardin and Nile Rodgers, arrangers like David Van de Pitt, who arranged the What's Going On album for Marvin Gaye, Jeremy Lubbock, who arranged for Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, and Barbra Streisand. Producers like the innovative Trevor Horn and the legendary Atlantic producer Jerry Wexler and Pete Waterman, a man who has produced over 400 hits. These interviews are generally about an hour long and packed with invaluable information from the masters. As they say in the infomercials, you can't get these interviews anywhere else. And those of you who need it will also get a full course in music theory from my son Alexander Niles, who will take you from absolute beginner to college level. And he makes it fun and easy to learn. But you know, my teaching goes beyond the technical to help you understand the concepts that transform mere technique into art. Having a great technique is meaningless unless you have something to say. Some of what you'll hear is extremely practical. Some of my ideas have also been considered rather wacky. But ideas make you better, and I'll give you plenty of ideas. I call this a creative workshop because my aim is to inspire your creativity. I want you to see that there are thousands of ways to skin a cat. I want to give you the technical and the creative tools to help you find your own voice. For that reason, one of the best aspects of the site is the forum, where you can send me your questions and send me your work, and get feedback on it. And you'll also get feedback from other members of the site. Whether you're a beginner, a student, or a professional, my experiences can help you. I understand your hopes, your fears, and your dreams because I've had them myself. I have solutions for your problems because I've had similar problems. I'll tell you about my mistakes, and I've made a lot of them, so that you don't have to make them. A lot of people tell me that my advice has saved them from months of going down the wrong path and has made their progress skyrocket. Well, I'm passionate about teaching because I see a world where the values and concepts and skills of some of the great creators are being lost. But here at the Niles Creative Workshops, I'm going to talk about all of those things. So, click on the link below and subscribe to the Niles Creative Workshops now, because direction shows you the way, because knowledge is power, because my experience is unique and I want you to have the benefit of that. Click subscribe now because ideas make you better at the Niles Creative Workshops.